Archangel Michael says, someone close to you is spreading falsehoods about your love life. This isn't just gossip. It's a deliberate attempt to damage your relationships. You've been guided to this message because the divine wants you to know what's happening behind your back. There's urgent truth waiting to be revealed about accusations being made against you. The universe has aligned everything to bring you this warning at the perfect moment. This revelation isn't random. It's heavenly protection reaching out to shield you. Something hidden is about to come to light. These accusations aren't harmless talk. They hold the power to destroy trust in your relationship and turn people against you. What's being said behind closed doors will shock you when you discover the full extent. Take a deep breath, because the deception runs deeper than you realize. Your heart deserves to know who's really loyal to you. The implications being made about your love life could change how people see you if left unchallenged. When you discover who's been creating these stories about you dating others, everything will suddenly make sense. Past tension, strange behavior, and distant responses will all connect to this revelation. Your spirit is ready, and this warning comes at the divinely perfect time. The universe has sent Archangel Michael to expose what's been happening in the shadows. If you're ready to receive this protection, type Amen now and prepare your heart for difficult but necessary truth. Let this divine shield surround you as you face deception. Your readiness activates spiritual defenses against these false implications. The heavens won't allow you to remain in the dark any longer. Archangel Michael whispers, the deception is being uncovered, and this message will help you see it clearly. There's someone in your life creating a false narrative about your loyalty. The weight of these accusations has been affecting you energetically, even if you weren't conscious of it. They've been telling others that your heart is divided, that you're seeing multiple people, that your affections can't be trusted. But the heavens have been watching, noting every untrue word, every manipulative moment when this person pretended to be your ally. The divine knows your true heart and sees how these implications wound your spirit. This isn't just about ordinary jealousy. It's about deliberate spiritual attacks on your character and relationships. The time has come for you to know who's really behind these stories. Like this video to activate divine protection against these false implications right now. You're stepping into awareness, and this message is your shield against deception. Let this moment anchor you in truth when others try to question your loyalty. The accusations being made aren't just hurtful words. They're energetic attacks that require spiritual countering. Embrace this protective light that exposes darkness and reveals who's really trustworthy in your life. The angels have seen something you haven't been able to see. These implications about your love life stem from jealousy so deep, it's created spiritual darkness around this person. They've been speaking about you dating others, creating elaborate stories with just enough truth mixed in to seem believable. You felt something was wrong but couldn't identify the source. Now everything is aligning perfectly. The deception is ready to be exposed, and the divine is guiding you to see it clearly. What you're about to discover will shift your understanding of this relationship completely. These accusations aren't random. They're calculated to isolate you from support and create doubt in your partner's mind. The heavens don't miss these manipulations. Your loyalty, your genuine heart, your honest intentions, these have all been seen and accounted for while this person spread untruths. Archangel Michael says, do not fear what's being said about you, for truth always rises to the surface. The weight of these unseen accusations has been affecting your relationships and keeping you from experiencing true trust. This moment is your liberation from hidden lies. Type 777 to activate divine truth, revealing energy in your situation. This number sequence opens protective channels that expose deception and return false words to their sender. Heaven's light is shining on what's been hidden. If you wish to strengthen this protection further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $50. The universe recognizes this energy exchange and amplifies the shield. Around your reputation and relationships, the divine is uncovering conversations you weren't meant to hear. This is your moment of awakening to the full scope of the deception. This person has been carefully crafting a narrative that you're emotionally unavailable, seeing multiple people, or unable to commit fully. They've whispered implications to those close to you, planted seeds of doubt, and pretended to be concerned while actually creating harm. But the divine has spoken, and the time for truth has arrived. These accusations against your love life aren't just personal attacks, they're attempts to disrupt your divine connections and purpose. You've felt the energy of something wrong lingering around you, haven't you? That's because your intuition has been trying to alert you about this betrayal. You're stronger than these false words, and this revelation will only make your discernment sharper. Type 11 to strengthen your spiritual vision and readiness to see who's behind these implications. You are protected and supported by Archangel Michael as he stands beside you, ready to reveal evidence of what's been happening. The proof isn't just in one conversation, but in a pattern that's becoming clear. Notice who becomes uncomfortable when you're celebrated. Pay attention to who subtly questions your whereabouts or creates doubt about your words. The evidence is in their energy when your relationship is mentioned. It shows in their need to bring up your past mistakes or create implications about where your heart truly lies. The angels have been recording every false word, every misleading story, every time this person nodded along when others questioned your loyalty. These moments may have seemed small individually, but together they form undeniable proof. Your intuition has been picking up on this betrayal, giving you uneasy feelings you couldn't quite explain. Archangel Michael says, "Truth is light, and light always exposes what hides in darkness." This moment of revelation is like lightning cutting through storm clouds, showing you exactly who's been working against you. It's your time to see clearly who cannot be trusted. Type Amen to embrace this divine clarity fully. Let it wash over you and strengthen your discernment. The truth about who's been implicating you in dating others is being revealed even as you read these words. You are divinely protected as these deceptions come to light. Archangel Michael surrounds you with a shield of blue light, ensuring that false implications cannot penetrate your relationships. The angels understand that discovering betrayal can feel devastating, especially when it comes from someone you trusted. But they are here, supporting your heart as it processes this difficult truth. This revelation connects directly to your soul's need for authentic connections and the divine plan for your relationships. It's not random exposure, but a carefully timed unveiling that aligns with your spiritual growth. As you prepare to understand the full scope of these accusations, know that heaven's protection is stronger than any earthly deception. The truth of your loyal heart remains untarnished. The divine sees clearly why this person has been implicating you in love and dating others. Their actions stem from spiritual wounding that manifests as jealousy, fear of abandonment, and the need to control narratives. They cannot bear to see you happy or securely connected, so they plant seeds of doubt about your loyalty. In their distorted perception, diminishing your character elevates their position. These false implications aren't really about you at all. They reveal the accuser's inner turmoil and spiritual darkness. The heavens recognize this pattern of behavior has followed them through many relationships. Their words carry the energy of past rejections and insecurities projected onto you. This explains conversations that felt off, moments of tension that seemed to come from nowhere, and the strange energy you felt around this person. The divine doesn't judge them, but sees through their wounded actions. Type 444 to align with heaven's protection against these false implications. Each step you take after this revelation will be guided and fortified. Trust in divine timing as this situation resolves. Archangel Michael says, "There is no lie that can stand against the power of truth." This is why the revelation comes now, so you can restore your peace and protect your relationships. The divine guides you to respond with wisdom rather than reaction when confronting these untruths. Protecting yourself from these false implications requires spiritual boundaries and energetic shielding. First, acknowledge the truth of what's happening without absorbing the negative energy behind it. Many souls find themselves taking on guilt that isn't theirs when accused falsely. The heavens recognize this pattern and send extra support as you stand firm in your integrity. To neutralize these accusations, visualize Archangel Michael's sword of truth cutting all energetic cords connecting you to these lies. Speak your truth calmly when necessary, but understand that defending yourself excessively gives power to the false narrative. Divine protection works deeply, dissolving the effects of these implications before they can take root in others' perceptions. This isn't about confrontation, but about energetic alignment with truth. When you stand firmly in what's real, the fabrications naturally lose their power. This divine revelation heals the invisible wounds caused by someone implicating you behind your back. How many times has your relationship felt strained without understanding why? How often have you sensed unexplained distance or doubt? The heavens have witnessed every manipulated moment. This awareness creates unity between your intuition and conscious understanding, bridging what you've felt with what's actually happening. Type 888 to claim the healing and restoration coming to your relationships through this heavenly intervention. This number sequence activates the frequency of divine justice and truth. The universe is realigning perceptions that were distorted by false implications, connecting you more deeply with those who recognize your true character. You are exactly where you need to be, receiving exactly the protection your heart requires. This revelation marks a turning point in how you discern true allies from false ones. It's not just information. It's transformation of your spiritual boundaries. As you recognize who's been implicating you in dating others, outdated trust patterns fall away. The person who couldn't identify betrayal makes room for the soul who stands firmly in their discernment and truth. This is your spiritual graduation from naive acceptance to wise discernment. Type 9999 to embrace this transformation happening in your life. This number sequence activates completion of old patterns and the fulfillment of healthier connections. The divine is lifting you above these petty implications, and this awareness is just the beginning of stronger, more authentic relationships. You are stepping into your power to choose your circle wisely. This message has reached you because the time has come to clear these false narratives completely. The truth about who's been implicating you reveals itself in divine timing, shifting your relationship dynamics in profound ways. Trust what's unfolding. Archangel Michael says, "You are stronger than any false words spoken against you, and this revelation proves it." The divine stands with you, protecting your character and relationships. You are never alone in facing betrayal. As you move forward with this awareness, relationships based on truth will strengthen while false connections naturally fall away. Your light will shine brighter, not because the accusations have stopped, but because they no longer have power over your peace. Stand tall in your integrity.